Yeah, it's like who's SPQR playing? I don't even know what's going on.
I don't even think Teapot's playing. I think they're playing with Faker. So it's just like, well, Teapot's playing. I think they're playing with Faker. So it's just like, well, Teapot's playing. Oh, is he? Maybe he is playing then.
And then he said,
Oh, is he? Maybe he is playing then.
Oh, is he?
Fair. I just saw them enter earlier with Faker instead, so I figured they were practicing with Faker, so he'd be playing with Faker.
Maybe. So it would. They could still win with Faker.
Yeah, he's not that bad. But it's just I was just of the mindset that like, well, if Faker's playing with them, they might as well just play with MYS. You know what I mean? Like, might as well just redo their team. Might as well ditch Faker.
Team, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm as good as Faker, so you know. Yeah, I know they can hear audio, mate. I don't give a damn.
No. He's asking if you can check if they can hear the audio.
Oh, right, okay. I'm still a little bit salty about the fact that my two of my best players have been taken by some scallies. Instead, I have to deal with a fucking reprobate Italian man and a sarcastic American instead.
Unfortunate, mate. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, the Italian's at least interesting. So what's the map for this round, bro?
It's the same map, I think.
Is it all the same for all the first round?
No, there's one or two that were classified as round 0.
Right.
They play a different map, but I believe this is
Oh, so it'll be Ingress again. So probably me and whoever else is on that other bracket, like the plays HRC.
It's like the last couple of teams that registered play an extra round.
That's cool. That's fine. Do you know what the round 0 map is?
Let me check real quick. Where is that announcement somewhere? Yeah. Round 0 map is Sunset.
Oh, that's cool. Sunset's good. I like Sunset.
That's AK versus COM and HRC against MYS. Yeah.
Sure.
This is SPQR against AB. And the winner of this game will play against the winner of the second Outsiders team against either HRC or MYS.
Cool.
Wow. The bottom side of the bracket.
I mean, I don't have the highest hopes. Well, Volt was supposed to come today.
Shot. You're getting
getting the band back together, bro. Getting the band back together.
Because I can hear every single.
Yeah, that's it. That's a token hallmark sound.
Please mute yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Eloquent as always.
Lovely.
I think Matuka's gonna come back as well. We'll see. Who? Oh no! I did a fucking Matuka. He's a British player. I found him in Cube 2. Yeah, what's up, Suffer?
How did we not spawn when we clicked back then?
There might have been no, I think we're thinking of Cube 2. I don't think that was ever. I think you've always spawned if you clicked, unless one of the clients we made.
You always spawn if you click.
I think it's just in Cube 2. There's like Master Mode 2 and 3, isn't there? I don't think they ever had that feature in AC, isn't there? I don't think they ever.
But they have Master Mode for match here. But they have Master Mode for match.
That's yeah. You can still spawn in match mode. Yeah, like either private or. Yeah, you're thinking of Cube 2, man, because obviously everyone used to just spec in the games, and because you can spawn if you. It's such an obvious feature to add to a game. Wow.
Okay.
Yes, okay. I've heard it from the horse's mouth, folks. How many people does this server allow? Allow that, I don't. Yeah, true say, there's probably more people on this fucking server than there is in the in the first map on the master server.
How can I watch the stream?
Well, I mean, you can go on Twitch, but you might as well just listen to it if you're on the server.
No, I don't want to say on the server because I'm.
What? Twitch.
Oh,
Twitch
right,
TV
yeah.
/ IMAX.
Safar's got post-traumatic stress disorder from spawning into the game in the middle of the game.
I'll just post it in the Discord.
Thanks.
Should be there.
IMAX. Who is IMAX?
Zemi.
Okay.
IMX. All right. I thought that was him really badly trying to pronounce Semi's name. All right, let's hear that over on loop. Go for it.
Yeah,
over and
okay,
over it.
okay.
Cheers, pal. Thanks for letting us know this. Do you know what? As well, I just had to hear the sound of my own voice. I hate the sound of my own fucking voice.
I think everyone does. Like, hate the sound of their own voice.
Yeah.
You're just not used to hearing it, and you just have this idea that your voice sounds completely different to yourself.
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to kill that noise. Okay, so Teapot has arrived. Right, the band is together.
I guess that means Faker.
Yeah.
Spectating. Maybe maybe Kaiser will spectate. Who knows?
No, Faker surely. You play your strongest three.
Yeah, I don't. I think it'd be stupid if they didn't play Kaiser.
Faker's just there in case Kaiser or Fearless has a.
It's nice to have a sub.
It is. It is.
That's also the reason why we signed up with like 6, because we knew it could be challenging to get 3 people on at the same time. So it took us a good 15-20 minutes to get 0 out for 3v3, but in the end we got there.
Sorry, just reveling in the name changes all occurring at once. Yeah, I mean, money's on then for who's going to take this round.
From what I know is spqr plays a lot more, or has played a lot more in recent times. So I would say they have the advantage of having played more together.
Yeah.
But then Kaiser is a really strong fragger, and he's been playing a couple of games with Fearless for sure. And Teapot is a strong player, so it'd be interesting to see what's gonna happen. I don't know how their team play will be, but I guess we'll find out. And I wonder if Yahoo is gonna play Sniper or if he's gonna play SMG. Because most of the time that I see him play, he plays with Sniper, so.
Sorry, just getting a bit of pre-game shit talking in.
I got you. Yeah,
Oh man, that's I'm gonna run with that narrative. Wooper, a subsidiary of MYS. We keep putting that one in the headlines. I mean, we are playing Ingress, right? Was that correct?
yeah, it's Ingress.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see a work tiebreaker, honestly.
It's gonna be very, very gross.
Because a game like that on a map like work, it's really dependent on who starts on the bias side first, because then you can just control your win second game. You just don't have to take any risks or whatever. It's the same what we did when we played Russia. We had we won the first game, so all we knew was a tie. It just plays easier. Someone hasn't read the rules, I see.
Rules? There are rules?
There's a whole section of rules.
Oh man, that's for the nerds. That's for the.
But I also heard on the stream that some of the rules are also unclear for the organizers.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I had to.
About work, and he's like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I had to coax some stuff out of endgame, didn't I? In the event of a potential tiebreaker.
We'll make it up as we go. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, it seems to work for world government. So.
It's good when there's some flexibility. So. Alright, one of their big faker is disconnected. Don't know if he'll come back.
Yeah. It's just, you see, I have to open the server because Faker's reconnecting with his dodgy client.
Yeah, I think he just,
different dynamic IP real quick.
Let me check if that's the same IP or if it's not secretly someone else.
Well, I presume it must be. Oh, that's the shout as well. Can you imagine?
They just get
A whole different country.
So
What was the command that you do to show someone's IP via client number? I forgot you used to be able to do that.
Who is?
Who is? That's the one. Who is? Don't know why no one ever took that as a nickname.
And you also have it was GeoIP, some script / command thingy that Grenadier made. I think it was Grenadier at least. And
Right.
then it
That
shows you
shows
exactly
country,
where it's
right?
from, yeah.
That's good because I remember back in the day when I was a little Boy Scout, I used to hash in the IP addresses number by number into old Google and finding out the region.
Tracer.
Yeah. It's like, got him, hacker.
Where is he from?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I've literally, sunglasses on, fucking hacker man vibes.
Ooh, Lexus is sending him some cheats in spectator chat.
Max FPS. And the FPS fixed on 1000 for a few secs. Well, that's not useful, is it? Okay.
Starting, let's go.
So we're going into the ties at SPQR taking CLA. That's primarily considered the better side, right? You always have to remind me.
Yep, I think that's the general consensus.
Right, sure thing. I mean, we've got early flag grab.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick flag. Ooh, good defense by Kaiser.
It's just the danger. Gotta stay steady in those first opening minutes, man. If I lose a flag quick, I just throws you off. That's it, man. Massive psychological elements to these games.
Yeah, honestly, if you get the first flag, it's just.
Mm-hmm.
Good defending. There's only one AR in this game.
Yeah.
I remember you commented about the prevalence of the AR in our game.
Yeah.
It seems only Minion is playing AR this time.
It's an interesting weapon still. I mean, it's got the reduced clip as well. I think that puts a lot of people off it, this version. Obviously.
Yeah, that was a thing. But it's still pretty useful for random sprints and such. So
for sure.
In case you need some last minute pushes or something, it could be very viable.
True, and the recoil is minimal on the kickback on the gun. You can let off lots of shots, get lots of hits.
So for frame wise, it seems pretty equal. I think it's possible the frag lead right now in the game.
Yeah, I think we'll see. I think especially Kaiser. I think we'll see him grow into the game. He will pull away. That does seem to be what he normally does. So.
I'm still trying to figure out who plays what side because I've seen Fearless pushing mid and then he's going right again. So. Oh, there seems to be a problem with the stream as well. Otherwise.
Okay. Everyone's pushing out. We got a straggler back on SPQR's side. There's a slight mismatch of positions here. Right side's pushing up.
Damage by 2 bullet spawn. bomb there. Oh, nice nade. I think they could have had that if the nade didn't.
Yeah, again, they've been quite out of position here. No one's pushing up on the right side for CLA, so no one's pushing. And now
There we go.
could get like.
Yeah, who seems to be pushing up now on the right side? Probably gets shot down.
No one's really resorting to any drastic measures yet. Everyone's really just pushing their lanes. No one's pulling the old sneaker routes or anything like that. Everyone's playing pretty as expected.
Yeah, it's like pure testing out the waters, trying to just get control. And like, I feel the pushes aren't very timed yet.
No, not at all.
Guys are
They're
just
not in the side.
in low HP to the flank, and his teammate isn't on time to cover him or anything.
Yeah, no one's rotating any items or health or anything like that. They're just all going for it gung ho.
Massive damage by Kyber base there though.
Again, CLA leaving their right hand side majorly exposed. It doesn't really matter at the moment, but
It's gonna cost them as well.
I'd imagine so. And here we go, coming in on that right side, as I just mentioned. He's leaving through the middle, can't quite get it though, unfortunately.
He's a flag for Pumps. Ooh, he's failing his rifle jump. Will he get caught? He'll just get caught.
I haven't got that either. That's a good recovery, very solid.
Yeah, Fearless is all isolated in his push. But somehow.
Yeah, it's strange.
Unsynchronized pushes.
Yeah, I literally was just thinking that. It's strange watching them play. This is not how I would run a show or an operation anyway. I'd be waiting at the halfway point before my teammates got up, because you don't want to be pulled out of position there. Like, left is so far ahead. If they need him back to cover, he's fucked basically. Excuse my French.
I think profanity is allowed on stream.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the rules against profanity, so. We're 5 minutes in.
Yeah, and
69 fragging.
Nice.
All equal. Very nice score, very nice score.
Yeah, no one's pulling away.
It's scarily equal. The scores are super equal as well. It's like a 2-point score difference. It's just two very equal teams right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly. Mainly by the frags, if anything. I appreciate scoring. These guys are so out of sync with each other. That's understandable, but the frags.
We might see a very tactical game here if it just stays this balanced.
I think a lot of.
Will someone take risks, or will they wait for the second game?
Yeah, true. I mean, that's the from RVSF's perspective. I'm sure they'd be happy with a tie here, because they know they can go into the next game just.
But I would just assume SPQ are taking some risks at some point.
I mean, we were talking about the fact that they're moving so out of synchronization. They're moving so out of sync, with each other. Out of synchronization, rather. I think that probably explains a lot of why the fragging is so equal, because they're just trading kills at the moment. Yeah. They're not cycling back for health and things like that. As soon as one gets the kill, they're getting cleaned up afterwards. So it's not a very eventful game so far. It's quite boring in some way. They really do need to start doing things differently soon if they want to get a result, both of these teams.
Fearless seems to be that nade. You don't want to get caught out with a nade in your hand against an SMG.
Okay. And they're in now. RVSF is in, 2 down. Can they get out? That's the question.
Just too late to cover his teammate there.
And they can counter push now.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a lot. Good push by AB right now. But, their team name is all no brain, so we might not be able to expect any sneaking or synchronized pushes and just bragging their way to the flank.
It may be the case, you may be right.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's still very much equal.
Yeah, no one's really pulling ahead of anyone here.
Once again, Minion gets a kill and then just gets traded in middle, and then get naded by Yahoo.
Okay, they've got a good push here. They've got two on one. He's out.
Oh, that's a good spawn.
There's a good spawn. If he's any further along.
See, Minion and Andy. Oh, good defending there.
Yeah. Okay.
We've seen some action again. This is like there's tiny bursts of activity that might spark some incentive to get a flag here and there. Another push again by spqr. They seem to be aggressive now. You might have this because they had
Yeah, I think so. Although
he
they
might
pushed.
have this if he's covered. He got this first flag in the game. Very nice.
Yeah. Question is now, how will AB respond to that? Are they going to do anything different? Are they going to start to wisen up here a little?
Seems the case. They seem to instantly be a little bit more aggressive at least.
It's always that post-flag sort of focus. It's like we were saying at the start of the game. You got to really retain that focus at the beginning of games, and also immediately after scoring is a really key point in the game to try and retain focus.
Yep.
Which you have managed to do there.
Good push. His teammates there. His teammates there.
Still on one. They should have this. That's yeah. Oh no.
And he killed his teammate. Will he get this back for the cover?
Oh my gosh.
What a recovery.
That's awful. That's yeah. They should have. I mean, he clipped onto his teammate, didn't he? There, got stuck on his teammate, then got stuck on the door.
I think he also team killed his teammate, so it's all just very unfortunate.
That is frustrating.
Lucky for spqr there, but some games you need a bit of luck as well.
Hello guys, I just wanted to come with you here. It was so interesting to watch this match.
I'm surprised by the lack of flags, so to say, or the if I would classify it as a tactical fight or.
I think it's a complete lack of tactics from both teams. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, it's there's no synchronized pushing at all, and timing is so key. Even on a map where you've got the advantage, you can't just go right. Well, we've got the advantageous side. Let's just go and do our thing. You need to. There needs to be some coordination, and it's really lacking. They have got that flag, obviously. That will force AB up on them, and that should hopefully open up more space now. So maybe they can go with that approach and get some more results from it. But yeah.
Dangerous also when you're behind on flags, you start making errors, and spqr could definitely capitalize on those.
For sure. Well,
Especially
all it takes is for them to double up on side, and for them to be half-assed out of position, and yeah.
An interesting thing to notice is what you mentioned before about Yahoo doing something different. You know, he went for the flag and he got it, while everyone else they were just doing trading frags. You know.
Yeah.
That's an important issue there. That might be
he just walked in and came out on that right side.
If I look at the frags of the teams right now, spqr seems pretty balanced, whereas for AB, Fearless seems to be lacking behind his teammates a really tiny bit on frags right now. 34 against 50 for Kaiser and 59 for T-Bar.
Yeah. I try not to read too much into frags purely on the basis of if he's getting them down to 15 or 4 HP every time, and Teapot sweeping in there and finishing him off, it's going to look a bit.
That's very true, but because of the lack of synchronization now, I think it can be a better statistic that whereas you're in a team that is pushing with good synchronization and one does the damage and the other people finishes them. Right now it just seems that
I'm certainly not suggesting that Fearless is the entry fragger here by any means, but yeah, I mean it's just, I think the most important thing, or maybe not most important, but more interestingly, is how evenly balanced those frags are. Because if we were seeing 1-0 and then one team was 20 frags ahead, I'd have to be going, right, well, one team is really doing something wrong here. The fact they're so evenly balanced and the scoreline is so close just suggests to me a lack of cohesion from both sides.
Yeah, or just one slight error.
Maybe not just.
Just got lucky, yeah.
It's a game of fine margins.
Yeah, who is definitely controlling that right corner side. Controlling the keyboard there.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of damage. Very good play there.
Okay, we've got some more sneakier tactics now coming through mid. Teapot.
Last minute. Watching Minion, and I just hear
I
the
mean-
sounds when I spectate him. The enemy, so he's just hitting someone slightly around the corner. It's just a decent for the game.
At this
mean-
point of the match, I would just secure, I mean, the victory. I wouldn't risk.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you see with you, who is just controlling that right side.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're
Oh,
not
look
getting
at
to the
that.
point where they're just doubling up or even tripling up on one of the sides and going for it, because they've only got almost just over a minute now.
It seemed that they were doubling right side now, AB. On that last kill on you. They did now.
They're in, but again, just no
1.2,
support.
and yeah.
There's no point pushing in if your teammate's not there, because then by the time your teammate's up, you're now out of position again. It's just the cycle begins all over again.
Then you just have to kill 3, the whole enemy team by yourself.
Yeah.
Rarely
I mean,
happening.
I expect this from AB purely because I actually haven't seen Teapot play all week till this game. I'm pretty sure he's just thrown himself into the deep end.
I played one
But
game with him like an hour ago.
has he played with Kaiser and Fearless yet?
I haven't seen him again.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
Game, so,
Yeah, whereas on the other hand, SPQR, you know, I would kind of expect a little bit more from them purely as a cohesive unit.
exactly. Definitely Minion and Pops play together a lot. So
Yeah, I'm probably expecting this one to go to a tiebreaker. To be honest, I can't.
it will be exciting. Oh, I would like to see some work.
Have you worked out which side will play which endgame, or are you still making that up as you go along?
Alright, first game done. It's a point for SPQR. Well done.
What did you say about the vert game? To
Yeah.
start?
Have you decided how people
No,
will be allotted sides?
That not yet.
I'll
Well,
flip a coin. I have a coin right here, and I'll flip it. See who starts.
yeah, Marty will decide definitely.
I've just got to take a phone call, so I will be right back. But feel free to run on without me, Marty.
I can handle it. I've got the game for support. Since we're going straight into the second game here. No lineup changes. Not to be expected from a winning team, but
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't
uh,
risk. I wouldn't risk the change.
no.
Maybe I don't know. Give,
I thought maybe
maybe-
AB, if
yeah.
there's someone who feels like he's not playing up to par, they might.
yeah, maybe
someone-
Faker can take over. But
But for SPQ, yeah,
It's
they
hard.
play very well. Very, very controlled performance by Yahoo there on the right side, and scoring the only flag. So interesting matchup. And now we're gonna see if they can hold on to that lead when they play the arguably weaker side of the map. But they're in the same position in that we were in yesterday, where you just you have to tie the game, just not lose, and then you're through. And judging by the first game, that should definitely be possible. Especially because they didn't get out-fragged or anything.
yeah, I would definitely go for the tie. If you ask me, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
it's too risky.
generally, yes,
you know.
but there's also a danger if you keep defending that you just get caught out.
Yeah. Yeah, I would keep the pressure high.
Yeah, exactly. Keep the pressure up, but don't do any stupid risky
Yeah.
pushes or anything. Minion's still playing AR on mid-side there. He's still the only AR player here. There's a good push for SPQR here. Just got caught out. Seems that Yahoo has switched sides. He's now, well, he's playing again on the right side, but he's switched sides with pumps.
Oh, give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Yahoo is definitely
Okay, I'm back.
holding the angles. Pushing up with a grenade now. They missed it. That's unfortunate. AB do a double push mid here. Oh. Just got caught out by Hayes there.
That was a pretty solid defense there.
And then that's good what he does. He rushes out to instantly put the pressure on the guys in spawn. See if he can chip some damage in, and it will benefit his teammates who are defending in his base. Killed by people there in mid.
Well, it's going to be very hard for the AB guys because
Ooh, good push here
SPQ
from
are
AB because they
very coordinated.
very well defended by Yahoo.
Yeah. They're quite coordinated, so it will be very tough for the other guys to take the flag.
Frag-wise, the
But-
first 10 minutes is still balanced as it was. 23-23. Yeah, I think we're seeing two teams that are very equal to each other. So it's a very interesting matchup. Okay, let's pushing up on the right. Decides to go back for the grenade. Missing the grenade. And dying there. That's unfortunate. SPQ is some pressure now. Mini is in.
Well, this one is spawning. Yeah. That was a good push though.
Yeah, it's good pressure. It's good pressure. And you know, you might get a little lucky with the spawns of the enemy where they spawn in the corner or behind you. You can rifle out with an AR. Nice attempt by Fearless there. AB is definitely putting on more pressure in this game. Kaiser playing
Yeah.
on the left side,
Oh,
which is
that was close.
interesting. Yeah, it seems like Kaiser is pushing the left side a couple times now. I would think that Kaiser would control mid. He seems like the heavy fragger will control mid, but maybe this is a good tactic where he goes on left. Again, pressure by AB, but they get very well defended by SPQR.
Yeah, the thing is that Kaiser, you know, one would expect him going middle, but he's going for the flanks. But at the time he reaches the enemy base, there's always someone there, you know, ready to
Yeah,
finish
that's
him.
the thing with the synchronizing. Sometimes it's even better to not kill your opponent, but just to make him low.
Yeah.
Where you can catch him again after you spawned, or your teammate who is pushing just have to put one bullet in him. So the enemy doesn't spawn with 100 health in your face, but you just have to kill him with 4 HP. But it seems that T-Bot is playing mid, and that's very... it's a decent choice because he's also a strong fragger, so it makes sense that maybe they switch up things and put Kaiser on the heavy side. And it seems that he's on the side of Yahoo, who was the controlling player for SPQR. So it's interesting what will happen in the next 10 minutes, because we're still on a tight game here. Again, frag-wise, pretty much equal. No team out-fragging the other, really. Fearless pushing up with a Kimbo here. He gets a kill, but it gets caught out by someone spawning. Kaiser is once again just pushing by himself. And yeah, it's just on a map like Ingress, it's just it rarely works when you're just pushing by yourself.
Yeah, you have all three guys there. You know, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, someone will be back.
Unless, yeah, unless you're in game, you can't do that.
Defensive by Fearless, killing 2 people. Again, he's missing.
Oh.
He's missing his nades into his in the base.
Yeah.
He keeps hitting the edge of the stairs there, so he just missed the opportunity to damage on someone spawning there. Mid hold by Kaiser here. Will he catch someone off guard? Seems like a very controlled performance so far by SPQR. Minions.
Yeah, that's exactly. Oh,
when AB he's
Uh-huh.
trying to force errors to AB. That's a good play. 'Cause you saw 2 people were back to kill minion there. So it just desynced the push for AB there. And now Paradise is in.
well, I think by this time the psychological part takes place. You know, AB feels the
Yeah.
pressure and they need to push up for the flag. Otherwise,
They
they
need,
would,
they need the flag, yeah.
yeah, they might make some mistakes now.
But I haven't seen them try double pushing aside yet. It's just every single time it's just one person aside. I would suggest maybe double pushing aside, the one person stays back to defend. But we might see some risks in the last couple minutes of the game. Because then they really are forced to do that. Good defending here. He is slightly late. They might have to save. Oh, will they get this?
Oh my god.
This might be it.
Oh,
We have a tie
that's it.
Ooh, we have
Yeah.
a tie gamer. Very well done. Jason will be happy when he returns.
Yeah.
My guess is some tiebreaker here. But we still have 7 minutes to go, so any flag for SPQR would mean a victory for them. All of SPQR are dead currently. This could be a good push, but they get caught out. If you're SPQR now, you're free to take risks in order to tie this game, because it's not flag dependent this game. You're already losing, and you need one flag to win this game. So AB can control now, and SPQR is the one who has to take the risks now.
Yeah, I would definitely take more risks, you know, because I mean, it's on the map is decided on bit.
It doesn't matter if it is 1-0
Yeah,
or
exactly.
6-0 at this point.
I would just try to sneak and, you know, surprise the other team.
Killing a minion, pushing up on the right side with the Kimbo, but he gets caught out by Kaiser. Mid push here by Kaiser, but 2 people spawn, and Fearless also gets caught out. Good defense by minion here. Ooh, Kaiser, that was bad timing by Kaiser. He just looked away when the guy peeked him in.
I wonder why he stopped, you know.
Yeah, he decided, oh, there's no one, I'm gonna go for it, and then sometimes it's just unlucky timing. But yeah, we still in a very equal game. Also frag-wise, there's no frag gap whatsoever. It's very similar to the first game. We see our team leading 1-0, and the frags are tied. Seems to be sort of a push by SPQR here. And AB seems to have a double push mid here, Fearless is going back.
Yeah, oh
Not
boy.
synchronized with his teammates there,
Mm.
but might be a good defense mechanism. Because you don't want to get caught out conceding a flag.
¿En serio?
Smart choice by him.
Me botaron.
He needs to try and defend in his base there. Kaiser pushing up. Can he get a nade damage? Doesn't get it. But he gets the kill, but there's minion there to kill him.
¿En serio? ¿Y no es verdad?
I have a feeling we might see another flag this game. Because I feel someone will make an error or force an error of the enemy team. He's picking up all the helmet and armor for mid. Just dying right side, not doing any damage. That's very unfortunate. Good damage by minion there. Yeah, Kaiser just controlling his side right now. Good push, kills 2. They might have this.
Yeah,
My beast.
he's
And
been
then
covered.
his teammate again. He's 5 HP. He might get caught out still.
And it's a flag.
2-0.
Yeah.
I think they're not gonna give this away. This is gonna be an AB victory. I think we'll see a tiebreaker here.
Yeah.
Few minutes. Maybe they can do something. There seems to be sort of like a frag gap for AB now. 11 frag for AB. They seem to be more in control on that CLA side. I think my Kaiser there.
I mean, they have nothing to lose. They just have to go for the flag. It doesn't matter if they make mistakes, but they have to try it and
Smart, they
tie it.
just hold it now, and yeah, you see people not pushing mid. It's just back to defend.
Yeah. Well, we have to push there. I think
Yeah,
it's a
might have
flag.
it, and then it's gonna be a close last minute. You
Yeah.
won. Now it's gonna be tense.
Yeah, just push. Who's
Will they
there?
crumble under the pressure? That is the question. They are gonna
Oh,
go
look,
for
we
it.
have one.
They are gonna
Oh
go
my
for
god.
the flag now. Here we go, bombs. There we go.
Go,
Here
go,
we
go.
go
Oh
again.
my god.
Push mid. Do they have this? Minion. Let's go. Do we see a 2-2? Do we
Yeah.
Oh my god. In 2 minutes. I've spoken too soon. 2-0. I did not expect
Well, so
them
far
to-
no tie.
I did not expect them to throw away a 2-0 lead
Yeah.
in the last 3 minutes. Yeah, no, it's
Oh my
PQR.
god.
Good defend.
Vamos.
And once again, AB don't have a synchronized push. Kaiser too late there for his teammate. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
If
I wouldn't leave my base.
I would say that this is the SPQR victory. 20
Yeah, it
seconds.
is.
You
It
should
is.
not. You should not throw away this game right now. Minions
Yeah,
just
they're
sitting
staying.
back, throwing a nade. Yeah, they're just defending.
Ven
Good victory by SPQR. Doing the nice double flag.
Ooh, eight
7
seconds.
seconds.
Oh my god, he can do
Oh
it.
my god. He might
Yeah,
have
it's a.
1.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my god, this game. The last 3 minutes of this game. The last 3 minutes. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is clutch. From both teams, that was clutch, but holy shit.
Anda,
That
dime
was,
dónde hay un cuerpo.
wow. With 1 second to go, he got that. Wow.
¿En dónde?
Well, there we have it. The first tiebreaker, the first tie of the game. I honestly, yeah. I should cast more games and just predict results, and it's just
Ya, yo voy a salvar
not gonna
la-
happen. The complete opposite will happen.
Oh yeah. It was so intense at the end.
He was gonna hold it, and then SPQR had it, and then AB had it, and oh my
Yeah.
god.
Damn, I've missed something great. I've literally just got off the phone.
You've missed an
Oh my god.
intense last 3 minutes of this game. AB was up 2-0.
Okay,
In a minute, SPQR scored 2 flags,
Jesus,
and then Kaiser scored the winning flag in the last second of the game. So
That's my boy.
Literally the last second.
that's my boy.
So, yeah,
We did that the other day.
There's your work tiebreaker, man.
Yeah, there we go, as expected. So, and did they out frag them a little bit? What was it still pretty evenly fragged? Did they?
There was a slight frag gap towards AB at some point.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case if they were so evenly
But
matched from the other
wasn't
side.
that much. It was like 12, 13 frags. It was not big.
Yeah, yeah. But
And for the sides, let me just.
well, I say you should just flip a coin and ask each one which side they want. But
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Jason?
oh, your sister has joined. We're currently casting the second round of the Outshiners Cup at the moment.
Yeah. You're in Aura 1.
We are indeed.
Can I
We are.
come and spectate?
I think you can. Have we got enough space?
Okay, so can you open? I think it's private.
You can also watch the stream.
Yeah, I'm on the stream. I'm on Twitch.
They give me heads or tails. Alright. Head
Head.
for AB as CLA.
Tails for SPQ.
Heads and tails. Alright. Here we go. Flipping the coin. It is tails.
So that means SPQR chooses, does it? That's peak.
SPQR
That's so peak. Oh man.
For anyone not believing the integrity of the cast, it is genuinely. I will just describe the coin. It is a Canadian 25 cents. It has a
Yeah, you're not.
reindeer or an
That's
elf
not.
on
That's
there.
not helping me believe you. I can describe a coin in front of me as well, and I can describe both sides of it. I can still manipulate the coin
Like,
to being any side I wanted to be.
genuinely flip the coin.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have any reason to lie, my friend. It's okay. But
Just making sure.
yeah, this is going to be tough, man. This is tough. I'm surprised we went with work as the tiebreaker. To be honest, I thought we would have gone with something more like sunset.
I assume he used a